In art, you might have a painting with different cool colors on it. Because I don't have an extra version of that painting, I just have a cool colored construction paper, which might be what you have too if you were absent for the first part of this project when we did a cool color painting. Today, we'll be drawing fish using shapes. I'm going to start out with a pencil and a shape. Maybe I'll start out with a circle and add a triangle for a tail. Then on the inside of my fish shape, I'm going to color the entire thing with white oil pastel. To color neatly, I'm going to first trace and then fill it in. By tracing and filling it in, it gives me an edge so I can do my best job at being careful and neat. So I have it traced, then I'll take my oil pastel and begin to fill it in as well. As I'm coloring in, I really want to be pretty slow and careful and really fill in all of the little tiny white spots. Sometimes to do this I can either go back and forth or in little circles. And if I have big blue gaps like this, I really want to go back and fill them in because we're actually creating a new layer today that we're going to paint on top of. So as I'm coloring, I want to do my best job and fill it in super carefully so I can create a new layer where my paint will sit when we get to that step of the project. It's okay if there's little tiny gaps, but we want to do a pretty thorough job. Then, when I'm ready to paint, I want to remember things we've talked about before when painting, like being slow and careful and neat, and using gentle hands with our brushes and not smashing them. Since I used cool colors for the background, I'm going to use warm colors for my fish. And the watercolor paints might sit on the surface just a little bit. It's okay if they resist instead of looking like they quite usually do, but it's a fun effect and it's a little bit experimental, and that's okay.